I didn't write any of these questions down, but
It's okay. It's very organic, very nice.
organic. That's us.
Okay.
So, we're so bad at the formality of it.
We've been harboring a secret.
In
Isn't
our
that right?
hair.
In our hair.
In our hair. According, if you follow
As
the
you saw from
newsletter.
our newsletter, yeah. And today's the day.
Today's the day.
Gonna drop the secret.
Are you asking me or am I telling you?
Tell us what's going on.
I'm telling you. Well, you already know. But
I
I'm
do know.
telling you
Tell the people.
that there's a new queen in town, and it's not me. Amber Events is now in Debbie's hands. I sold the company.
Ooh. Wow.
Can you do sound effects?
I could try. I could try.
So we can increase the drama.
You're leaving the company.
Yeah.
You're leaving Amber Events.
Yeah. So I've been with Amber Events for about 9.5 years. I should have pushed another 6 months so I could say it's been a decade. But senioritis.
It's time.
Yeah.
When did you decide that it was time for you to leave?
I think it was maybe a year and some. Yeah.
Because you kept it from me for most of that then.
A year and some.
Because I only found out 3-4 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, so the girls found out about 3-4 weeks ago. I wanted it to be a year-long process of me I wanted to make sure I wanted to sell the company. So I didn't want to start telling people because if I changed my mind, I didn't want it to backfire, and people think things. So I had a whole year process where I said, okay, I'm going to slowly let go of my weddings. And that was me completing my weddings. So you notice that I had like 30 to 15 to 10 to 8 to 4 to 3. And I had like 3 and then I gave them to Debbie. I'm like, Debbie, here's some weddings. And it was all for a reason. Because I was planning this. And I didn't want to tell a soul. So here we are.
Why did you decide to start stepping away from the company, from wedding planning?
Sure. Why? I think it's a loaded question. I started falling out of love with the relationship, if you want to call it that. And it happens with any career. It depends on that person's season in their life. I noticed that I was starting to become fatigued with all the things that I had to carry as an entrepreneur and also as an event planner. Event planning is a lot more like a sprint where there's this intensity in planning weddings. You know what it's like. You've planned weddings. Yeah. It's intense, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you're sprinting for 9.5 years, you're going to start losing some steam.
A bit of a burnout.
A little bit of a burnout. And I never wanted to talk negatively about the industry or my choices on maybe taking on too many projects. That's all on me. So I took more than my capacity, and it led to a little bit of a burnout where I had to reassess, reevaluate, and I slowly started taking events again. And even half of the work that I used to do felt very hard. So my capacity, my threshold decreased. And that's where I was like, something's changing. So yeah, it's like an inner thing. It's a spiritual thing. You just know. When you know, you know.
You grew out of it,
yeah,
you could say, yeah.
I grew out of it.
Grew out of it.
Yeah. And you've been with us.
Yeah.
For the whole journey.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because we've known each other. I first joined the company in 2013.
2013, yeah.
But while Amber was still here, while Amber was on her way out, and then she sold the company to you.
Uh-huh.
And then you sold the company to Debbie. Tell us what that process was like, or the signing, or the actual.
Yeah. So the signing was about two weeks, I would say, ago.
Beginning of the month, right?
Yeah. Beginning. It was May 1st, I think it was. Liz of Silver Charm Events, shout out to you. She is an event planner, but she's also a notary. She does a lot of different business-related services. By the way, if you have a client that doesn't want to get their marriage license, she can come to you and do it for you. So she does a lot, and I'm very grateful for her. I texted Liz, and I said, hey, Liz, what did my text to her say? And I'm like, Liz, it's Nira, hi. I said, do you still do notary, yes? And then she's like, yes, what's up? I'm like, cool. Are you free next Thursday around 11 o'clock or noon to be in West Hollywood? And she's like, yes. What is a charge to notarize a sale of a company? And then she calls me. She calls me and I'm driving and she's like, what's going on? Are you selling your company? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why do you have to be so awkward about it? So she was there. It was her, it was Debbie and I, and we went in the boardroom in the West Hollywood penthouse, which some of you have seen on Instagram, and we just signed a lot of paperwork. We had binders and stamps, and maybe we'll share some of those photos, but it was probably about an hour's worth of time. We did multiple copies and notarized and did a whole thing, and the rest was history. Yeah, I essentially did the same sale that Amber did with me years ago. To keep things fair and easy.
For sure.
Yeah. And plus, it just works out for everyone.
Did you tell Amber?
Oh, yeah.
What did she say?
I called Amber and...
She's like, join the club!
No, she was just ecstatic, happy for me. She didn't even ask for an explanation. You know, like, she gets it. Yeah. Like, I started to explain. She was like, yeah, I know. I get it. Like, this happens. So she was very supportive and sweet, and we kept talking about like my future and her future and things that we're looking forward to. So it's been good.
Okay. So speaking of the future, what is next for you?
I don't know. And that's the beauty of it.
Okay.
So for a while I was trying to have my next step before I released the company, and I realized I want to enjoy what it feels like being unemployed. Because I never have been unemployed. I've worked since I was 14. Part-time, full-time.
People that know you.
And non-stop, just working from job to job. And then I got into Amber Events and I kept going with that. So I've never had a season of just like finding myself and being all deep and spiritual. And so I'm doing like yoga now, like every day. I never used to do. Like, I used to be the once in a blue moon yoga girl, but now I'm going every single day. I'm slowing down. I'm making home-cooked meals. I'm not lazy, though. That's the thing I gotta say. Like,
that's good.
Being unemployed doesn't mean you're lazy, though I should be. So, even though I'm not on the Amber Events Instagram anymore, I still have my personal. Some of you guys are already aware about it. Follow me on there and comment. It's at Niri, which Niri is my nickname for those of you who ask. It's Niri and then 4 I's after that.
I'll insert it somewhere
in the comments section below. But yeah, I'm not running away. I'll be around. I might make some guest appearance visiting the girls at the office.
Please do.
Or
please do.
I might just bug you guys and just pop in, hijack your Insta stories. I don't know. Yeah, just because it's the end of me planning or owning the company doesn't mean it's the end of my relationship with wedding vendors or with my Amber Events team. It's a new season, new era.
What are you going to miss most then?
I'm going to miss most the camaraderie within the girls, you know, having our team.
We always had a really cool team.
We did.
Close team.
Yeah, always a tight team. Yeah. And just have work not feeling like work so much when it was us.
That's why I stayed so long.
Yeah.
I love the team.
A lot of it's been collaborative, and we just come up with ideas and bounce around things and just do it. Mm-hmm. There's no formality when it comes to us, and that's been really nice and freeing. Mm-hmm. Right, Stitch? Yeah. So, what are you gonna miss most now that things are changing?
No, I'm just gonna miss you. I mean, you've been such a role model for me. Just this like strong female figure in my life that I've looked up to, that I've learned so much from. Yeah, I really can't thank you enough. I'm trying not to get emotional.
Don't get emotional. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. We'll be around.
Yeah.
I'll be around, I mean.
We're gonna make play dates
and
go on hikes and take a yoga class and
stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm determined to keep you in my life.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, when Jackie left, Jackie was a huge part of the team for years. Jackie left. We're still very tight with Jackie. I just did a yoga class with her the other day. She came over to my house, so we had like a little get-together party thing. Like, this stuff doesn't end. Yeah. And that's how you know who your friends are. That when work is removed, that you still choose to be close. Yeah.
See you. Hostage.
Yeah. He's falling asleep on camera. He doesn't even care. There you go. He's like a tub of butter. I want to give my deepest love and gratitude to all the vendors and past clients who have been a dream to work with. You are so sweet and are angels and have taught me a lot, have had patience for my dumb questions in times, or for my insane requests because clients want insane things, and for my clients for being patient with me during all my transitions in life. Even the people that have been difficult, I'm also thankful of, because you learn how you don't want to be, and you also learn you learn how to deal with different types of people. So I'm grateful for that too. We learn from all these experiences.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the good and the bad, and for most everyone, I send you my love. You know who you are. Keep in touch. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going outside of the Amber Events bubble, but I'm still here. Much love. Bye.